My name's Larissa, and I have just completed my second year of my psychology degree at Deakin online. One of the modules that I look back most fondly on was HPS 111 because I didn't just learn the structure of the brain and the names of the psychological processes. I learned how to science. And coming from a background where I'd never studied any science before, it gave me skills that initially were quite overwhelming, actually. But suddenly I was able to read scientific literature for the first time in my life. And it felt like someone had given me the key to this vast storehouse of knowledge that had always been there, but that I didn't have access to before. HPS 111 taught me to challenge my friends' garbage memes on the internet, to get to the real information underlying misleading media articles. But it also set me up in really good stead for assignments to come. Lab reports have probably been one of my biggest challenges. Exams have been quite easy for me, learning information and repeating it all over that. But lab reports have probably been my biggest challenge in this journey. And being able to find quality information, to interpret it, to understand it, to critically analyze it, it has been crucial in the rest of my degree. Just got my personality lab report back a couple of weeks ago, 87%, pretty pleased with that. So if there was one piece of advice that I wanted to give first year psych students, it is get all over these skills now. Don't fudge this, because this is going to be crucial for you to do well in your degree in the years to come. Think of me as your future self, giving you advice that you may have wished you received in a couple of years from now. I'm really grateful for the learning I got in HPS 111, both for my studies and for my overall knowledge about the world. After getting the skills to search for, understand, and evaluate academic literature, I feel like a much smarter person. Or perhaps I'm just a bit more of a smart ass. Either way, that's your free advice from a straight high distinction student.
G'day all 111 HPS students. I was just hoping to be able to give a bit of background to my experience as a first year student. I'm now about to venture onto my third year, and my experience with HPS 111 was pretty unique, really. The videos in the content lectures had everything that I needed. All the content was there and is matched sequentially with the LOs, which made learning really, really simple. And a really great introduction to first year, because the preceding years are a little more ambiguous in terms of where to get information and that sort of thing. So actually really, really easy. The seminars were pretty much primarily focused on academic writing. And for me, I found that actually really helpful, because the future subjects that I was about to embark on in the following years helped me. The stuff that we did with the seminars helped me understand how to approach academic writing, which is actually a huge challenge. It was a huge challenge for me. And also how to look for information. So a lot of the assignments that we do in future years rely really heavily on how we approach academic writing, and I suspect that'll be the future of any psychologist in the field as well. So my experience has been in 111 has been fantastic in that respect. It really set me up for the next few years, and the following units, because the content's a lot more challenging. The seminars spent a little more time on the topic at hand as well, but because of 111, we had sorted out a lot of the academic writing stuff that we're going to need in the future. So take heart, and I think you're in good hands with this. So it's just a matter of working through the content and working really hard on the academic writing, because it will be quite confronting in future units where you're going to really need to know what you're doing. So in the seminars, I'd encourage you to really soak up that portion of it. Hope you go well, I'm sure you will. And at the end of the day, it's as hard as you work, as good as your marks will get, most likely. So hope that helps.